We're good, Stevie? We're potentially
so
streaming live?
I'm watching I'm catching up with the Hideo Itami Roderick Strong match.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the titles of shows doesn't have to be a spoiler for everybody who doesn't watch shows exactly when they come on.
Oh, you're talking about Takedown?
Yeah. It's like, I was all excited. I was like, dude, I'm going to watch this. I'm like, I can't wait. And then, like, it pops up on my phone, like, oh, Hideo Itami wins #1. Thanks, Rob.
All right, so I guess while Kiara pinches one out, we should just get started. What do you think?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Well, wait, wait. What about if she's going to do bullshit?
She's literally on the toilet. She's supposed to be coming. She'll be here.
Could be, well, you know how that goes.
All right, muting everybody out. Let's get it going.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows like the one you're about to enjoy, visit electronicmediacollective.com. And now, our feature presentation.
The following broadcast is brought to you by Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. Marked Out Wrestling Podcast is not affiliated, nor do our opinions reflect those of WWE, NXT, TNA, Ring of Honor, New Japan, or any other professional wrestling promotion.
Gather one, gather all, smart marks of the world, unite. This is SmarkDown.
And now for the most opinionated man in the world. He once accused Stephen Hawking of talking too much. He thinks women's suffrage is a plot by the Chinese. He covered his new daughter's room with soundproofing so she wouldn't disturb him. Either you agree with him or you're wrong. Basically.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Here is the Jew who leads the crew. Baum.
That is right. I am the Jew that leads the crew. We had a go-home show. That's probably the best thing I can say about it. I don't know if there was much else to save it. Let me really quickly acknowledge that tonight is show number 150 for the Marked Out universe. And I thought of this little bullshit thing to kind of make us, just like, WWE with some bullshit attachment to it. So we are the longest running, weekly, overproduced, under-talented, episodic, sometimes buffering, often infighting, disorganized, triple-branded wrestling podcast. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate.
Yeah. We're the only ones. And we're the longest running.
Episodic.
So, anyway, that was Steve that just chimed in. Welcome, Stone Age Steve Awesome, filling in.
Just hanging in the background here.
All right, we got Brian across from us. Hey, Heavy.
Hello, Adam.
And Bob is joining us via the U-Record fan line. What's up, Bob?
Hey, man, what's going on?
Oh, not much. Kiara will be joining us very shortly, but we just couldn't wait to talk about the shitstorm. Oh, here comes Kiara now, actually, so she will be joining us for everything, I guess. Before we get started with too much, let's introduce the board, will you, Brian?
Yeah, we got Kashmir on here, Perfect 11, ATM Machine, Daniel Price, Noah Coons, and we got Brian Yorkie and Juan Rodriguez.
Chris Steichleather.
Yes, thank you, Stevie, Chris Steichleather. And now we also have, I know you already just said it, but Kiara's
here.
Kiara's here.
Hey, how are you guys?
You said that Hitman was here?
Hitman is here.
Meet Bitch Brian.
Oh, okay. I
don't like that one. No, it's like a
The
Brian
Hitman
thing.
does.
That's on you over there,
Does he
Kiara.
like it? Oh, okay.
Since you're not even in the right seat. But why don't you talk into the microphone and say hello, Kiara?
Hey, what's up?
All right. Good stuff, as always. Let's just get the damn housekeeping out of the way.
Housekeeping.
Come back later, please.
Housekeeping.
Not now.
Housekeeping.
Go away.
I come in anyway.
Welcome to Marked Out Wrestling Podcast, and here are your housekeeping notes. Please listen and watch us as we expand our content for you, the Marked Out universe. Monday night, Rawsome. Tuesday night, SmarkDown. Thursday, NXT Takedown. Bob versus the World. The Weekly Squash. The Power Slam Dance Show with Brian and Golda. Our heavy-handed heavies will discuss and interview indie talent throughout the country, coast to coast. You can join the conversation on Twitter at SmartMarkShow or call the fan line 704-444-0084 during the show, or you can leave a message for our next one. Visit MarkedOutWrestling.com for all other social media platforms. We are excited to announce that Marked Out Wrestling has now joined the Bubba Radio Army. Visit BubbaArmyRadio.com for listings. Get connected. Get connected. Get connected. Get connected.
Oh my God!
I said no.
Okay, I clean.
No, get out of here.
I stick finger in your mouth. Housekeeping.
Okay.
Okay.
And also, don't forget...
Fork.
Good job, Brian. All right, to get us started, we're going to start with Dirt Sheet or Bullshit. Bob, take it away. Try and fool Brian, who's gotten it right 2 weeks in a row, and me and Kiara haven't gotten it right, I don't think, yet. So.
I got one right. I got one right last week.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has been past 2 weeks in a row. I know there's 1 week where he didn't get it, and then him and Rob tried to claim some kind of...
Oh, yeah, there was some weird technicality. We'll just go with that. I got it. No, I got it. I got it.
All right, so 2 stories. One is bullshit. The others are dirt sheet. This week we got a little theme here. It's lady sheet.
Okay.
So it was announced that music has been started by a lady for Joey Gargano. Does this mean that the men who have the worst team name in the history will soon be splitting up? God, we hope so. KSC has announced that they are once again the sponsor for SummerSlam. This year, the ads will, of course, feature more episodes of Southpaw Regional Wrestling, but also multiple female talents vying to be the first female colonel. And
so
WWE
no Dolph Ziggler?
Finally following in the fine tradition of UFC and NFL, and have hired a full-time female ref. Yay! Now we have a reason if they fuck things up in the ring. You know.
No, it could work.
They're a lady.
Okay, well, I'm going to go first. I'm going to just, and I'm picking this just because I hope to God it's not true. I'm going to go with the KFC one. And somebody competing to be the first female colonel. What do you got, Kiara?
I'm gonna go with. Is that the one with the Gargano girl?
Yeah.
I don't think that one's
That's
true.
Brian's girl, not Gargano's girl.
Gargano. Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna go with.
In other words, she just picked one at random. Stevie, what do you got?
For the girl, I don't know. Nikki Cross would be cool, Colonel.
Wait,
Crazy.
no, you're supposed to.
I don't think you
about.
understand.
Yeah, I don't think Stevie's ever played this. You're supposed to pick which one of those stories is fake.
I want to go with the KFC one too. Fuck
Okay.
it.
And Brian for the home run, trying to get 3 in a row.
I will go with the KFC one as well.
Interesting. Bob, tell us who won.
Brian went with KFC because it's the only one he didn't have on his list to do on the news tonight already. Yeah.
That's why I went with it.
Hope, some chick named Hope Vista announced that she was doing the vocals for Joey Gargano's music. This could just be doing vocals for the Chrome, whatever the name of the DIY music already is, which they do sometimes. And she might not have mentioned both guys. Or fucking DIY and their awful last name may be splitting up. Candy Brink, who everybody knows from Shine, Shimmer, and ROH, she's going to be a ref in the WWE. I imagine that they will probably unveil her in the ladies' tournament.
Do you think she'll be exclusive to just reffing women's matches? Or do you think...
hopefully not. I mean, because, UFC, they have a female ref who is in there with the men, and she may be one of the best refs in the UFC. So, no, I really hope that this woman is... If she's good, I hope she's in doing everything. Now, one part about the...
What about taking bumps,
KFC
Bob?
thing? Huh?
What about if she took, the ref bumps?
Well, she's a trained wrestler.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Most
I
of
mean,
them are,
we
anyway.
know her from Shine, Shimmer, and Ring of Honor.
Gotcha.
So, flippy, fun, divey shit. Now, look, I wasn't on last night's show, but I will say I'm 100% okay with Randy Orton and what he said. But one good news out of the KFC thing is that there are more Southpaw Regional Wrestling episodes coming, which, of course, are just long KFC commercials.
Oh, that's true. No, I don't think so. You think they're long KFC commercials?
I thought they were long.
No, they are. That's exactly what they are. They're produced by KFC.
They're just ways to put people over. All right, let's move on. So tonight we got our 3 key ingredients as usual. We've got trivia, character flaws, this day in wrestling history, good, bad, and glorious, an email.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, 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 trying to catch me riding dirty.
All right, Brian, take it away.
All right, so tonight's episode of the Mud Report is going to be a little bit quick. We're going to get through it. We're going to get through everything that we did on SmackDown and kind of talk about the Backlash card. But before we get there,
Mud Report.
Mud Report. 2 things I want to touch on because we kind of talked about it already with Bobo. But Sami Callihan, he's been named the creative. Let's see here now. He is named.
You got to get his title right.
He's taking over the creative team over at CZW. Which is kind of a big deal. I mean, I know as far as independent promotions, there's
Isn't that where Dean came from?
He wrestled. I believe he wrestled on some death matches over there. But I mean, that was years ago. They've kind of changed their ways a little bit now. They've kind of more. They're more of a mainstream kind of wrestling. Yeah,
I think a good perspective, and maybe he'll change his storylines up. I'm interested to see how.
Are there storylines in CZW? I thought it was just like, this week we're going to use old light bulbs in this manner.
No, I think they're at the point now where they have feuds and they definitely build them, and they have shows that are consistent. So this is definitely good for them. It's good for CZW. It's definitely good for Sammy, and hopefully it'll be any more wrestling is a good thing, especially if they do it right, like CZW is. Right. So and then next, and I'm going to end it with this one. And Kiara,
yes,
I would like you to listen because
you got to get her attention.
I want to apologize about this one. I really don't think you're going to be too happy.
She's never happy.
It is being reported that Finn Balor has a boo. Has a bae.
What?
Why'd you slap the table?
Dagger.
Because that's how emphatic I am about this. Kathy Kelly.
Is this serious?
I mean, they're holding hands
in public. Is that Kelly Kelly?
Related to Kelly Kelly? Yeah.
No, she's the chick from WWE. She does the interviews and stuff. You don't know her?
Yeah.
You're not familiar?
What's her name?
Kathy Kelly.
Kathy Kelly. The brunette?
Yes.
I know Dasha,
and
I know Charlie. I don't know Kathy Kelly.
You're right. Now,
I don't know who Kathy Kelly is either.
Who the fuck is Kathy Kelly? Steve, who's Kathy Kelly?
I thought she was Kelly Kelly's sister. I don't know.
Does anybody on the board want to fix whatever the fuck Brian's saying?
No one knows who she is.
Yeah, but Jersey Shore?
No, she's not from the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, no, that's not helping.
So what about this woman you just completely made up?
Exactly.
No, this is not bullshit. Finn Balor is dating a WWE backstage reporter or whatever you want to call it. This was something that I wanted to share with Kiara because I know she just got here and I wanted to ruin her night.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
You're fired.
That was just awful.
I'm not gonna cry right now, but I'll cry in the car.
There you go.
It's probably not even true since he can't confirm any of the stories. So
allegedly.
She used to be a podcaster, ATM Machine says.
Okay. All right.
And etc.
No,
Anyway,
fuck her.
Let's move on to some fun stuff because this show tonight was as phoned in as a go-home show could possibly be. Let's try and make some sense of it.
What you need to make a good SmarkDown is your 3 key ingredients.
So we got our 3 key ingredients tonight. Number 1 is going to be Legacy of a Talk Show. I'm going to talk about, of course, the highlight reel. Number 2, the manager elimination match. And number 3, we're going to talk about the rundown of the card for Backlash. Let's get it going. Number one, Legacy of a Talk Show. So tonight we had the, I guess technically debut of the Kevin Owens highlight reel.
Sure, you can call it that.
And then AJ got involved and he introduced it as the AJ Styles highlight reel. How fucking over are you when Jericho hasn't been seen and they're like still using his shtick? Yeah. And he got mentions tonight. He had one match on SmackDown.
It makes you think he's coming back sooner than later.
Probably so, and that's why this is a topic, because we'll get to the rest of the meat and potatoes when we talk about the predictions. But, Bob, do you think that this is just a sooner than later Jericho return?
Yeah, I mean, he only has dates scheduled for about a month and a half.
Right.
But, I mean,
So this one seems kind of obvious to me, yeah. I thought this was a temporary injury with him probably at SummerSlam, making a big comeback.
Well, the only thing they'll really need to up their game, don't you think, Brian, if they do another Jericho and Kevin Owens feud? I mean, I know they'll have the storyline for him coming back from injury, but they'll need to do something.
This isn't really another. This is just the
Bring back
finality of
Y2
it.
AJ.
Yeah, I think it'll just be a continuation of it. I think if KO can continue just doing stuff, with other people, but as long as they just plant the seeds and kind of keep Jericho's name, kind of, mentioning him here and there, I think, no one's going to forget about him.
Well, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but you said that AJ is a holdover for KO because he's going to go back into the main event at some point.
Yeah, which is why, well, I don't want to get to my predictions, but which is why that kind of leads me to believe that, who I think is going to win the match. But, we'll see that.
Kiara, what were your thoughts on the segment?
I mean, I agree with you guys, but also I think that maybe this is a way of us seeing that Fozzy is maybe not doing so well on their tour.
A little fuzzy.
Is that wrong to say?
Why?
Did I
Wait,
just
what?
step on? Am I going to step on some toes?
No, I mean, the fact that he didn't book, I mean, don't forget, and we've mentioned this a few times, they are a band. Stuck Mojo is a band when they're not with Chris Jericho. So they could have other dates of conflict. Who knows? This could also just be a couple dates just to promote the new album.
I think that's what it is, mainly.
Yeah, I mean, a month and a half, that's normally how long a tour is if, bands are going. I mean, that's usually
And a lot of people don't tour anymore.
Wasn't like that in the old days, right?
I mean, I saw a booking for Linkin Park's final tour. I'm like, what are they, like 32?
Toured to promote their albums.
Artists still tour.
Yeah,
but not as much.
Yeah, the artists that can make money touring.
Yeah.
It's
true.
It's not what it used to be.
No.
Bob, do you have anything else to close this out? Anything you want to talk about? Because we're going to get into all of it, I guess, basically with topic 3. So,
I guess. I mean, there's really not much more to add to this. It's kind of a small topic. But I mean, I think Jericho's coming back, and
yeah, topic 3 is going to take up so much time that I gave some small topics here. So let's just move on. Number two, I don't recall. I'm sure it's been done, but I don't recall the manager elimination match shtick ever going on. We have a one-on-one, Carmella and Naomi in the match. James Ellsworth gets kicked out, then Naomi, then Tamina. I mean, and then they don't leave. They attack the. I mean, why?
Because it's a go-home show.
But they could have booked one-on-one matches.
Everybody gets involved.
Right.
But why not book a series of one-on-ones with them instead?
I like that Adam is genuinely confused by this one. Me and Brian are both like, yeah, this is the way it works.
Well, he's fighting for the women. He's fighting for his women.
I don't know. I'm just so sick of seeing on SmackDown, which is why I've never ebbed or flowed on the issue with the women to be a positive one, is they always seem to trot out the entire division for every segment, for every match, for everything.
And they need a guy to do their promos for them, too.
Oh, yeah. And he even acknowledged that tonight. James Ellsworth acknowledged the fact that he has to do it. He even told Shane, don't worry, I got this.
And also, too, they put the 2 weakest members of each team in the ring tonight. Like, we already know that everybody else can go. I think this was just another chance to knock ring rust off Naomi and bless Carmella's heart, get her more ring time.
Dude, she got a win over the champ.
She did.
Yeah, that's not... Look, man, this was not a good match.
Oh, not disagreeing.
Like, I watched this tonight, and I was like, Adam's going to have a
Tamina was there, too.
day tonight.
Just for the record, as I'll cut to Brian here, Brian said, he goes, is this over? Is this still on? I feel like this has been on for an hour.
Yeah, and I usually try to give things, I'll give it anything a chance, but, I mean, this just kind of fucking dragged, man.
Dude, in a six-person tag contract signing?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who thought that shit was a good idea?
It wasn't a six-person tag. I mean, it was just Carmella versus Naomi.
No. The contract signing leading into that dog shit.
The match itself, coming up.
You want to fight so bad, we'll do it. Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about this.
Adrian.
Let's get to the good stuff.
Number
3. Let's go match by match, line by line. Discuss.
Oh, I never did call it my. Oh shit! I never texted my stuff. Sorry.
Well, you can do it later, Bob. But basically, I want to go match by match, kind of predictions, where we see it going. Is this going to be a feud ender? Is this going to be the next chapter? And, where we see it going, I guess, beyond the match with the winner. And I'm going to start with one that I think most people probably don't even realize is a fucking match on the card, because unless I missed it tonight, didn't get mentioned that it got added, and that is Ty Dillinger versus Aiden English. I mean,
that was more like a news piece that it's been announced that he's the curtain jerk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pre-show?
Pre-show, yeah.
Definitely pre-show,
It's pre-show. They said that.
So, Ty Dillinger hasn't been on SmackDown in 2 weeks. They did a one match off already with them fighting, so this is going to be a rematch, and yet the feud was sort of... I'm confused.
After the shakeup, it's kind of been just up in the air.
I don't like it. Do you like it?
No, because this is not a program for Ty Dillinger. I said it before. Don't move guys up, especially guys like Ty that had heat, if you don't have a program in place. Bob, don't you agree? What's the point of this?
I think this is the only chance Ty had of making the main roster. So, bless his heart, I'm glad he got something.
But don't you still think that he deserves a chance? I mean, and look at how long it's taken.
Y'all are sold on him. I'm not. I think he's a great ring technician. I think he's got enough charisma to put 10 fingers up repeatedly. But I'm not sold on him. Yay, you got main roster. Anytime he's ready to go teach guys how to wrestle, I think he'll be a tremendous benefit. But no, I don't expect me to be like, this is a shame.
Rob is joining us now, and Brian, will you check in with the board? What are they saying about this one?
Yeah, I mean, they're all kind of saying the same things. Noah's just saying that he thinks that Dillinger is going to be a jobber by August, which
that
about,
plays into Bob's theory,
right? And then Perfect 11, same thing that you that you were saying, Adam, that Dillinger already beat English on TV. So what's the point?
Yeah, it makes no sense. Rob, do you want to chime in on this one?
I disagree with Bob wholeheartedly. I think Dillinger could be a great mid-card champion. I think that's his ceiling, but I think he would be absolutely great at it. He's over with the fans. He was over as a heel. He was over as a face. And his charisma is much more than a flash of 10 fingers. I mean, he can talk. He can pump up the crowd while he's in mid-match. I think he's got a midget version of it.
Yeah, John Estrada.
I think he has 10 seconds of fame. He's at 9.5.
I think you're a
hold on a
asshole.
second, Kiara. John Estrada's agreeing with you, Rob. He says Ty is easily IC US champ material. What do you got, Kiara?
But they're not gonna put him over Dolph. They're gonna keep Dolph as the.
He's not
mid-card,
fighting Dolph. He's fighting Aiden English.
No, I know that, but I'm saying. Oh, okay. Dolph is. Never mind.
I personally think that Ty Dillinger, if Jericho is coming back and taking time off, this would have been a perfect opportunity for him to be inserted in the U.S. title picture. Give him a good program with KO. In the end of it, Jericho, gets him a win by DQ, and he fades away from that and goes to another storyline. But something to just give him a rivalry.
Yeah.
Well, fuck that. Let me finish my point. What I was about to say. I'm sorry, Brian.
No, go for it.
So, what I was trying to say is, for the longest time, Dolph Ziggler was the mid-card it guy for SmackDown. And now that Ty Dillinger is on here, he would be the ideal guy, but I don't think they would allow Ty to take that spot. Do you get what I'm saying?
I agree. I think he is, and I'm going to segue to the next one. With that, I think he is the next, unfortunately, Tyler Breeze. It might be a year and a half before he gets anything, because he's going to be a jobber by SummerSlam is what I fear. I fear Bob is right.
Well, can I just say though that I don't think that just because he's on the pre-show for this show that doesn't mean that his main roster career is shot.
No. That is his debut heat. The guy had
a tag team down the road too.
But
all Mania weekend, 10. All Mania weekend, he was so. Everybody, I couldn't even figure out what the actual counts were in matches.
Can we get some perspective here on this? I mean, he just came to the main roster.
Yeah,
right.
Let's awesome talk.
Yeah.
Well,
so did Shinsuke, who's on the poster.
Well, this is something I've been talking about for a long time. Is I hated how people would debut, and all of a sudden, bam, they got a title. Bam, they get another title, and now they got the main title. I like people to fight their way through the ranks to prove themselves. I think Ty is where he should be right now, and he'll keep getting heat, and people will notice, and he'll get spots that he'll elevate every time he has a match. And eventually he'll make his mark on the high.
Except for a lot of beat down some heels.
So you're saying
if he makes to the top, he is in Diamond Dallas Page territory.
I said top of the mid card, Bob.
There.
Listen to me, top of the mid card.
So you're saying if you're not already
at the top of the mid card, he's still Brian. How old is he? He's late 30s, isn't he?
That doesn't matter, Bob. Here's my thing, Rob, because I absolutely agree with you. Take the example of Shinsuke. He is not fighting for a title. He is fighting with Dolph. He has a program built in when he got moved up. Why can't Dillinger have been feuding with Baron Corbin instead of Sami Zayn, which they've been fighting, multiple times for the past year?
I don't think he needs a program right now. He doesn't need a heavy feud. What he needs is to come out and get heat from the crowd and have a popular kind of a guy that has matches here and there. He doesn't need it yet.
But then
Perfect 11 has a great point. He says Ty is going to go over on his first pay-per-view on the main roster. That's not the worst thing in the world.
And let's be real too. I mean, Ty Dillinger. I mean, I'm sorry, he's very talented, but I mean, to compare him to Shinsuke Nakamura, I mean, you can't really.
I know. I was saying they moved up together.
Can I just say this too? And I know I'm taking your show over. I'm sorry, but I hate the argument right now of this guy is that age and this guy is that age. The technology, the nutrition, the knowledge, the training, everything about these guys is much more aware now than the guys.
But Rob, you and I both know the older you get, the harder it is to come back from an ass whipping. And these guys take ass whippings every night.
And that's
I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with that.
I'm saying the old guard, the guys that still wrestle to their 40s, like Jericho and Scott and Hall and Nash. Yeah, they didn't have the kind of advanced training and nutrition and just wherewithal of their bodies. I mean, I'm not saying they could go till they're 70, Bob. I'm saying these guys can wrestle to their 50, probably on
use their
and I
bodies
think they're more durable.
Right.
Like Jericho, this is what, his first major injury?
No, he's not even injured. It's just a storyline. The point is that if you
stop fucking cutting me.
Okay.
Let me be great
sounds
for a
stupid.
second.
Go for it.
What I'm saying is, you said Jericho, and you said look at the other guys that came up in that era with him.
Yeah.
They were more durable. I mean, wrestling now, they could probably take more bumps than the new guys.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Their bodies are better conditioned than the old guard ever was. So
these guys are a little more pampered. So if they get a little nick, bam, that's it. They're out for.
Yeah, I mean, Stevie can still take a table bump.
Dillinger could wrestle. Right. Dillinger could wrestle for another 10 years.
Oh yeah,
Steve could
take a hard bump. He could be out for 10 weeks.
Well, so could anybody.
Yeah, exactly. That one took longer than I thought, so let's go on to one of the easier ones. Breezango and the Usos. I've liked the last 2 weeks, the Usos, 12 days, and then tonight, let me look at my fucking notes. What the hell did they say? Oh, they were reading the rights to the Fashion Police, like the Miranda rights. Of course, they changed it. It was, it was what it was. I don't think that the Fashion Police get the titles. I see that this is just the start of it. I think maybe Usos win by DQ or something, or keep the belts by DQ. I think this is just the opening match of the feud.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's going to be just the death of the Fashion Police, even though we want to kind of see it going.
No, I think it might be
hopefully not.
Yeah, I think it might be a Hooker Crook win where they get a rematch. Shane or whoever gives them one. Brian, I mean these four guys could put on a good program if booked right, and the Usos are cutting good promos, and so are the Fashion Police, kind of making us care.
Yeah, I mean they'll put on a good match. Me personally, I think that I think Breezango. I think they're going to go over.
You think so?
I mean, with everything that's been going on with SmackDown, I mean, who the hell can tell what the hell's going to happen?
So
the Ascension gets left back.
So Bob, do you think that's possible that the Usos are transitional champs once again, and just to get off one face to another?
I hope not. I think that both members of Breezango are incredibly talented, but I really do not want cartoon characters holding belts. And as funny as they are, and I've loved their segments, let's be honest, they're cartoon characters. And the Usos are incredibly talented guys. For two cartoon characters to get over on them, I think would kind of hurt the belts.
But Bob, two cartoon,
they already are.
Not two cartoon characters, but three are the longest reigning the longest running tag team champions. Three. They were all cartoon characters that were over as fuck and carried the belt, whether you like it or
What
not.
are you talking about?
I'm talking about the New Day.
No, New Day were not cartoon
when they
characters.
would get in the ring, though, they would throw down.
This is your lack of diversity,
With
Adam.
Breezango, it's just it's a comedy bit constantly. Even in the ring, they're a comedy bit.
What's the board say, Brian?
Like, I'm just
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of said. Daniel Price says once New Day shows up, titles get dropped. I mean, who it's from? I mean, that's kind of we don't know that.
Bob, I get what you're saying about that, and I don't know. I feel that when you're entertaining, there's been a lot of cartoon character champions. I get what you're saying, but the sanctity of a tag belt isn't the same as your championship. The big one.
But it should be, and that's the problem.
Rob, you got anything else to add on Usos?
I'm just curious. I'm going to go back to it. I'm curious why you think the New Day are cartoon characters.
Because they came out and were selling popsicles and fucking had a new shirt every week.
You know what?
Would put cereal in a kid's
You
mouth.
lived in Memphis for a while.
Yeah.
How many black barbecues did you go to?
Black barbecues?
Yeah.
What
like
black, did you just ask?
How many black barbecues did you go to?
Like in someone's backyard?
Meaning that the majority of the people there were black.
First of all, Rob, you don't understand. There's no such thing as black barbecues in Memphis. It's just barbecues.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not getting my point. I'm sorry.
Well, no, but you're not getting Bob's point.
Okay, let's not get sidetracked. I'm saying, if you ever been, those three guys are like the three guys I've seen at every black barbecue I've ever been to. They're fun. They're loud. They do stupid shit to make everybody laugh. They never were a cartoon character. They were a stereotype, is what they were, and they played it perfectly. I just want to say that. But
what are you talking about? A stereotype? They're a stereotype of black culture?
No, we can't do one prediction without going off tangent. So I'm just going to move on to the shittiest of the shitty, the welcoming committee.
Yes, Bob. Stereotypes are fucking. We'll go whatever.
Versus.
I don't know. I just didn't understand what you were saying.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Go ahead.
All right. So again, the welcoming committee versus Royal Glow and Fire is what Tom Phillips called Naomi, Charlotte, and Becky. What the fuck?
God.
That's just an awful, awful name. Estrada, maybe Rob is insinuating that I'm a little racist, which makes no sense.
I
but
did
whatever.
not in any way.
I just like to side with Estrada against you, no matter what
Estrada.
he says.
Fuck you.
In any event, basically, I wrote down I don't give a fuck kind of thing for my prediction sheet, and Stevie picked like no contest. Brian,
I don't remember what did I pick.
You picked the face team, but
not the welcoming committee.
Right.
Yeah.
But is there anything that makes this match, worth? I mean, this is horrible.
The only thing that will do it for me is if there's a Charlotte heel turn. Because rumor has it that they're not really having her as a face right now. So
she cut another kind of face promo tonight.
I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying that for me, if that were to happen, or to have
she
her
did cheap pops and
flip
everything
or something, she kind of teased it. I mean, she kind of was a little bit sassy when she was saying that she wanted the SmackDown Women's Championship.
She was calling them the Babysitters Club, and they're clearly the heels. I mean, I don't know.
But I mean, that's just my imagination.
Kiara, what do you think about welcoming committee versus the Royal Glow Fire?
I don't really think it's a difference. It's all a big clusterfuck. I hope the girls don't hear this.
You're not like giving advice on that kind of radio show. You don't have to go, well, if you go home and just don't think about them and get on with your life.
Yeah, I'm just not happy with the storyline and how the women are going.
You know what would make it better if like Asuka got called up and just cleaned house and ran off.
Oh, Stevie, don't tease like that.
That'd be great.
Oh. What if she did? Since Stevie brought it up, what if she did? I'll look at you, takedown boys over there. What if she did come up and pulled like a KO where she kept the title while she was on main roster?
There's no need. There's no need
with Paul Heyman, right?
I mean, it would
Asuka?
It would be cool for us marks, like, oh, that would be fucking awesome, but there's literally no need to do it.
Not yet.
She's got a heavy. She's got that. She's still in the middle of a program. She's got stuff going on. There's nothing on the main roster for her right now.
Just a dream.
I printed out sheets for you, Kiara. Stop taking my stuff.
Sorry.
They'll put her on the pre-show or something. I don't want to see that.
No.
All right. So, Bob, do you have anything to sign off on the women's garbage?
No. And don't be surprised if the bad guys don't win this one.
Yeah. What do you got, Brian?
Because
for
it's
the
a six-man tag. There's nobody takes a real loss with it.
It's about Charlotte turning on.
It's going to be a schoolboy ending no matter what. What do you got over there, Brian, for the board?
Cashmere, maybe Becky, Charlotte, and Naomi lose, and Becky turns heel. I mean, that maybe. Who knows? I don't.
Naomi be the only.
They've already got 3 worthless heels. Why not have a 4th?
Right. Daniel Price, I just want to mention out there that he is calling Becky. He's calling her Steam M Punk. I thought that was cool.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That's a good one. And Perfect 11 had some things to say about Snatch Word. I'll just leave that at that. Thank you. And Noah says Charlotte. Christopher Stikelether. If Charlotte turns heel, then that is 4 heels to 2 faces. Never mind. Go on.
Yeah, the whole division's going to be heels. What we were talking about off air. The next one, I'm going to let Bob kick it off. Not because of anything homoerotic, Rob, before you try and go there, but just because Bob likes to talk about Dolph. We're going to talk about Shinsuke versus Dolph. Bob, go.
This is the match of the night.
Easily.
Yeah, I mean, there's no two ways about it. The only good Dolph is a Dolph that's not on the mic and is working with talent that is above his level because he always brings it to their level. This is going to be a phenomenal match, and I can't wait to see him work against somebody who is truly stiff because he hasn't worked with really stiff talent that much in the past. I think this will be a really entertaining match on a lot of different fronts.
Brian, any chance that this isn't match of the night?
For me, no. I think no. This definitely has a chance for sure. I mean, the only thing with this one, I think. Building up to it didn't really have any kind of legs to it, but I think that now that we're finally here, I can kind of forget about it and just be excited about the match.
Kiara, what did you think tonight about the Dolph Ziggler promo when he showed the highlight reel for Shinsuke on WWE?
Why are you talking so fast?
And it just said footage not found.
Micro Machines.
It was great, man.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just going to echo what Bob said.
Rob? You want to chime in, your boy Shinsuke? Big debut.
I think it's either going to be that match or it's going to be AJ and KO, but one of those two are going to be the match of the night. Here's how it works out. With Shinsuke and Dolph, they have such different styles, right? They almost clashes like oil and water. Like I can't imagine Dolph in a strong style match. I can't see that.
But as much time as they've had to work.
Right. No, so what I'm saying is either they found a perfect mesh with those two styles, and it's going to be just an amazing match that's very unique in anything we've seen in a while, or it's going to be a mediocre match that had a lot of hype to it. That's my opinion.
It could be. Brian, what's the board say?
Let's see. Christopher, Noah. I think Nakamura Dolph get a rematch, and that gets Match of the Year nomination.
One of the ones, Estrada says $10, says Nakamura kicks Ziggler's teeth out.
He needs a mouthpiece.
Hitman said that Kiara has been hanging out with Medine tonight.
No, Hitman, the kids took over. That killed her steam.
And Perfect 11, I've never wanted to watch a match this much with a build-up this poor. Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Perfect 11, you hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
That is absolutely so true. Let's go to the next one because this is probably going to be quick. They just added it tonight. Baron Corbin and Sami Zayn. We've seen it. Do we care about this again? Bob?
No, but I mean it's Sami Zayn getting the shit beaten out of him again.
Yeah. I mean, does this help either guy to go back in time and do this rivalry again? Is anyone benefiting?
Corbin has to win. He would take the biggest hit if he lost.
You know how many times we've said that, Steve? And the has to win, Corbin hasn't won.
Yeah.
Every push they give him is 3 weeks long.
Yeah. Sammy's always there.
He never.
I don't know.
But he never really loses in a way that takes away from him.
Well, he always loses kind of Bray style, not as badly, but to a guy that's a main eventer, to be honest. You know, that's a good way of looking at it. Kiara, what do you think about Baron Corbin? Really?
Wait, yeah, no,
that's my girl.
Oh, wow. Brian, what's the board saying?
Brian Yorkie's saying Zayn sells an ass whipping better than damn near anyone next to Shane O'Mac. And Daniel Price, just wait until Corbin wins Money in the Bank and cashes in on Orton in St. Louis. That would be good.
You know, I think Bob said that a while ago, and I have to agree with that. Rob, don't you think Corbin is like your Money in the Bank guy this year?
Yeah, I haven't been watching enough of SmackDown to really tell you that, but it makes sense on a business standpoint, I guess. I mean, but Kiara, me and you hating Dolph, hate will keep us together. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Sammy's one of the only ones that kind of came over on some sort of trade or whatever it is since the draft. So I mean, he's obviously in that sense a little highly regarded.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. God damn it! I'm gonna say it. I think that I'm going back a little bit with this and with the women's division on SmackDown. This is why it's not a good idea to have a freaking draft, because look how much these women are suffering. Look how I'm not saying everything. I'm not saying everything is going badly on SmackDown, but I'm saying when it's united, when both shows are doing both nights, you know, some things are, you know, look past.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you, but it's so much tougher to build up a rivalry when you have 2 shows a week, I think, since creative is so lazy.
What if they had 2 shows a week, but it was the same roster? They didn't have that before.
Right.
SmackDown was a pre-taped, who gives a shit televised house show. You know, if they actually put creative and writing into SmackDown, it could still be the same.
They have Raw and SmackDown in the very same arena.
Whenever they do that, they treat SmackDown like main event is the problem. One of the things, to make sense of your women, I don't remember who said it on the board, but why not have Charlotte turn on Naomi and Becky and be the real leader of the welcoming committee?
No, that could work. I wouldn't be mad.
She hinted at it tonight.
You know, I would rather see that and make that shit worth a while. Now we go on to the big 2, the title matches. KO versus AJ. A couple of you guys said potential match of the night candidate there. I mean, what do you think, Stevie?
I think that would be my candidate over Shinsuke and Dolph. I think I'm looking forward to that match more than that one.
You think there's any chance of a title change?
I think the way they built KO up right now, I think he's going to keep it.
Mm-hmm. I actually think that AJ's somehow going to win because maybe KO walks off and gets counted out, DQ'd, something. Like AJ wins without getting the belt. Bob, where do you see this one going?
I am right on the same page with you. I think we're looking at a lot of DQ wins and bullshit wins on this pay-per-view coming up.
Yeah, I mean, Ian, we'll get to a speed round for the other question, but Brian, anything on the board? Or from you?
Well, Noah just saying that he thinks that KO is going to win. He also thinks that Steve Blackman is going to win the Money in the Bank. Shocker. For me, I
wonder if that's like a learning disorder that we should diagnose for Noah.
Steve Blackman disease.
Steve Blackmanitis.
Itis.
Yeah. Or ism. Right.
Ism. He's got the itis.
Right. I just don't think that I don't think AJ is going to be in the U.S. title picture. I don't think that's what they have in the cards for him. So I think that KO is going to retain, or maybe he's going to retain whether or not he wins or loses. I don't know, but I don't think AJ is going to win the belt.
Yeah, Stikelether on the board agrees with us, Bob. AJ wins by DQ kind of thing. Kiara, what do you see this match playing out?
First base what?
AJ versus KO. What do you see it playing out as?
I will have to say AJ.
Okay, is that all you want to say?
Yeah, why do you... Dude, stop pressuring me.
I'm trying to get more than one-word answers over here today.
Look, Karen, I got your back most nights, but you are just dropping the really short not helpful answers tonight.
I know, right?
I'm sorry, guys. Look,
Hey, if you like Kiara,
Shit I have in life.
Fork.
Get off my woman's ass.
all right. Speaking of which, Rob, what do you? How do you feel about you know KO? So you can't pull the I don't know about KO.
I feel that that match won't be as long as this segment is. But go KO.
Okay. Way to shit on things. Kiara's not paying attention. Rob is shitting on things. Brian, what's the board say before we move on to the main event?
Brian Yorkie says AJ moves up to be the new face to challenge Jinder for the WWE title, which I guess insinuates that he thinks that Jinder is going to win the WWE SmackDown title, which is absolutely insanity to me.
Yes, but AJ could carry Jinder in a match and with all the other stuff. I think that's not a bad booking. Let's go on to it.
SummerSlam, right?
Let's go on to it. And Rob, I'm going to let you kick it off here.
You are?
You've been behaving, sort of. Jinder and Randy.
Jinder will win, and he will be a glorious champion for the short reign that he has.
Till SummerSlam if he wins, I think.
He will be like the Sergeant Slaughter Iraqi kind of champion.
Even though he's not Muslim?
Yeah.
He's from Toronto or something?
I meant the short-term foreign kind of heel that everybody hates, and he'll hold it for a few months, and then it'll be a massive victory over him. Yeah.
In India, too.
Kiara, the board is comparing you to Medine level of personality right now.
Sorry, guys. Mom duties tonight.
Bob, you wanted to chime in. What's your take on Jinder and Randy?
Jinder loses. There's no fucking way they put the belt on him.
Oh, good.
I mean, that's Brian's been arguing that for a while.
Brian, diversity.
No, well, I've been saying the same thing. There's zero chance that he gets the belt. Zilch.
I'm with Rob. Brief title reign. I think they give it
brief.
to him. And brief. You're saying same, Stevie?
He's going to be the new Dr. Seuss and the two sing 1, sing 2, right?
Yeah. Check out Twitter. We tweeted a nice little picture of
Cat
him.
in a hat.
Yeah. What's the board saying, Brian?
Let's see. John Estrada, Jinder Mahal win. Oh, no, never mind. Jesus Christ. Christopher Steichleather, Jinder has got the best of Orton the last 3 weeks, so Orton wins at Backlash.
Don't forget what Hitman said.
What did he say?
What? Rob, I love you, man?
Yep.
Okay. There you go.
That.
There you go.
I thought he said something important.
Well, I mean, it's not important to you, but maybe to Rob it is.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Rob needed that today.
I did.
And Noah just says that Orton's going to win, but the lesser of two evils here. If Jinder wins, we suffer through this stale fucking ass, and if Orton wins, we've wasted all the time building. We didn't really waste all that much time building Jinder. I mean, it's been like, what, a couple weeks?
Yeah, it's still fresh.
I don't understand this thought that it's been a waste of time if he loses. It's not. It puts somebody in the main event picture. He loses this, he's still somebody who can be in. They've elevated
He'll be like
a nobody at the very least to upper mid card.
It'll be in a revolving
no
door
shame
of
in this at all.
pushes.
All right, let's move on though to the fun stuff, guys, because we have. I just looked at the time. We've dragged that out.
Ole, arriba, epa, arriba, ándale.
All right, quickly, this is speed round. Do we think that Backlash will give us long matches like we got at Payback?
Yes.
All right, Brian?
No.
No? Stevie?
No.
Kiara?
Sorry, I thought no, too.
Bob?
Due to the low amount of matches on the card, yes.
Yeah, I for the reasoning as why I agree, Bob. It's just, I mean, they have to. There's not enough extra stuff on there.
Oh, I meant long matches, yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good for you.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yep. And now it's time for a little MarkDown trivia.
Where are you going, Brian? You getting a whiteboard, Brian?
Right back behind you.
Everybody else in the room going to grab whiteboards? You just guys going to stare off into space?
I thought we didn't use them anymore. Rob said we don't use them anymore.
I've never said that phrase in my life.
I thought we just yelled the answer out now.
Grab your whiteboards.
Grab your whiteboards.
Jesus.
We just don't have any. We don't have any markers for them. I ran out of markers.
Yeah. All right, then we'll just announce our fucking answers.
Okay.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you.
All right, so tonight is the return of real name trivia. Meaning I'm going to give you real names of wrestlers. You have to tell me who they really are. And every one of these, to make it a little easier for you, is active. Nobody is retired. Nobody is questionably active. These are all active wrestlers on the roster. Everybody got it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get it started. Number 1. In case I did this one before, I'm going to start with it. Thomas Restock. Thomas Restock.
The fuck is that?
That's what I'm asking, Kiara. Jesus.
On the SmackDown roster?
These are all active wrestlers, Bob. Or Brian.
Bob.
New Japan?
That's just his way of being a dick.
These
Sam,
are
I'm
all
telling you.
active wrestlers in the WWE.
Okay.
All right, Brian, we're going to start with you.
I don't know.
What do you got over there, Stevie?
Tom Phillips.
Kiara?
Lance Storm.
Rob?
Steve Blackman.
Bob?
Mojo Rawley.
And, wow, Noah got it wrong on the board again. The correct answer, if the board will catch up, is Baron Corbin. Good job, Cashmere.
Baron cares.
Cashmere
Lance.
got it right on the board.
What was his name again?
Thomas.
His name is Thomas Restock.
They need a restock.
Oh, that's
his
right,
ass in a
restock.
fucking
Whack
bag.
ass name.
All right, here's the next one. Oliver Claffey. Oliver Claffey.
What?
Oliver Claffey.
Monster.
Oh,
I don't know this one. Or do I? I'm bluffing.
Oliver Claffey.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's a good one, right?
I'd hate to go through high school with that name.
I know, it's fucking terrible. Poor bastard.
Oliver's bad enough.
Oliver Claffey.
Steve was making Oliver Twist jokes. We're all too young to get him. Steve, start it off. Who is that?
Some other British. How about Gentleman Jack Gallagher?
Wow. Stevie
Okay,
got
my
it right.
turn,
The extraordinary gentleman Jack Gallagher.
I'll guess now.
DP on the board got it. Just admit it. None of the rest of you had
What was
that.
it? Oliver what?
No, I actually did.
You knew it,
Come on,
Bob?
he looks like an Oliver.
Yeah.
Claffey.
Oliver
But I
Claffey.
used the same thought that he had. Who's the most British person I could think of?
Yeah.
Oh, my mind was
There you
way
go.
far from
Process
that.
elimination. This next one, this is a fun name.
Scoundrel.
Curtis Hussey.
Oh, yeah. he just worked
Curtis
with
Hussey. Who is Curtis Hussey? Kara, I'm coming to you first.
Okay, I'm ready.
You got to know who Curtis Hussey is.
I got time, cuz.
You got 5 seconds. Oh. For the record, Perfect 11, Hitman, and Stike Leather all got Gentleman Jack. So did Bomb Squad.
Smart people.
Estrada, DP. Kira,
Curtis Axel?
you know his name is...
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
He is a
Mr.
lineage
Perfect.
guy. You know his name is Hennig. Gee,
Ninja, please.
that is... this is for you, Kira.
Hey.
Fail. Bob, take a guess.
Is it Fandango?
It is Fandango.
Wait, what name did you
I was
say
going to say
again?
face of facts. It's Kurt
Curtis
Hawkins.
Hussey. You said Kurt
Oh.
Hawkins.
I was going to, but
Who on the board got it right, Brian?
Cashmere got it. Christopher Stike Leather, John Estrada, Daniel Price. Noah got this one. And Perfect 11.
Oh, and good job, Perfect 11.
Very good, guys.
Good internet.
Very good. Very good.
Oh, gotcha. Anyway, next one up, we have Ronald Arnell. I only got a few. We're halfway done. Ronald Arnell.
Who the fuck are these guys? I don't know
These
any of
are
them.
all
What the fuck?
active wrestlers, motherfucker. That's why I returned the real name trivia. And Daniel Price says, Larry the Axe Hennig is ashamed right now, Kiera.
Hey, Kiara, our 2-year-old figured out how to pull a chair to the gates and try to climb over the fucking thing.
damn.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Brian, you kick us off. Ronald Arnell.
Is that Carmella?
Stevie.
R-Truth.
That's Ron Killings. Another one you know.
Another Ron. I couldn't think of anybody else.
Bob, please save me.
I don't fucking know, dude.
What's the name?
The name is Ronald Arnell.
Oh, that's clearly, who gives a shit?
Gary, you want to take a guess?
I'm gonna go with Xavier Woods.
Again, you know that's not his name. That's one of the.
That's not my name.
One on the board that got it right is Daniel Price. That is Ty Dillinger's real name.
Okay.
Wow, I was way off.
John Estrada, what the fuck? Gold Dust? Come on, man.
If I'd had 10 more guesses, I might have figured it out.
Oh,
All right.
Jesus.
Here's a female. Savalina Farine.
The fuck?
Savalina Farine. Perfect 11 guessed it.
Savalina Farine.
Savalina Farine.
Savalina
Is this
Farine.
just main roster?
What do you mean
Should I
main
go
roster?
ahead and say I'm not going to guess a white girl?
Why not?
What, is this stereotype, Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
fucking racist.
Don't even sound like non-white.
Stereotypes in stereo.
Kiara.
Is this main roster or just
Yes.
just main roster?
Yes.
Oh, you ain't get mad when he asks.
Kiara, go. Pick.
I'm gonna go with Peyton Royce.
Stevie?
Alicia Fox.
Bob.
Sorry. I mean, that's not. I know her name. I thought her name was Trinity, but it's not Naomi, is it?
Wow.
No. What do you got, Brian?
Carmella?
Rob?
Maybe you're right one take.
Summer Rae.
I'll give you a hint, guys. She's not like most girls.
Oh, fuck.
Ryan
fuck
Jax?
off.
Nah, yeah.
Daniel Price,
Where'd that
Perfect
ring
11,
come from?
and Estrada all got it.
I thought her name was Dwayne Johnson.
No, it's Savalina Farine.
Oh.
All right, 2 to go. Brian Kelly.
Bitch, Brian.
Brian Kelly.
Oh, I should know this one.
Is that a girl?
What?
Nothing.
Brian Kelly.
Hi, Brian.
All right, Brian, you're going to go first.
Brian Kelly.
What? You can't repeat the fucking name.
What?
Kelly's brother.
You're worthless. Both of you are worthless. Bob, take a guess.
Jason Ellsworth?
Stevie?
D. Brian Kendrick.
Oh, got another one wrong on the board.
What's the last name again?
Estrada got that last one right. What do you
Would
got, Rob?
that give it away? Because you're the last name again?
Tom Budgeon. Rob?
Brock Lesnar.
And Brian.
Dwayne Gill.
Johnny.
Tom Budgeon, I thought you guys would like this one. Takedown people. That is Aleister Black's real
You
name.
know, I thought about saying that. 'Cause
I know.
You said main roster.
No, I said for that last
said
one. I
NXT.
said NXT for that last
Oh,
one.
I wasn't paying
Soon.
attention.
Tom Buttend, Tommy End, Tommy End.
Oh. All right, guys.
Wow.
We got
Mind
Right on.
we got an
Mind
actual
blown.
theme for this segment. So let's play it because it's time for character flaws.
Character flaws. Character flaws.
Character flaws. Character flaws. Character flaws. Character flaws.
All right, Kiara, tonight's challenge is you are going to be, in honor of his return Friday to the WWE for the UK special, you are going to be doing JR. Everybody at home, play along. Everybody in the studio and Bob, try to guess what she's doing. Kiara, take it away.
Oh my gosh! I can't.
No, this is you. It's radio. You got to keep going.
I can't believe it. Is it really in front of me? All of this green leaf is. I can't. I'm like. I'm
You got it.
listening
You got it. You're not.
This
We're
is
not
a hard
letting you
one.
quit.
This is a
I
really
like how
hard
you're going
one.
like preacher. Go ahead.
You got your tomatoes, and over to my left is ranch dressing. That's the best I've got with that one. I throw in a towel for this one. I can't do this one.
I even
I've
gave
never
you
been
some
really
hints.
great.
It was a son of a bitch and tomato. By God.
I cannot do him.
No.
Can't.
Chickpeas.
I'm defeated tonight. I really am. I'm sorry, guys.
I got a reprimand from my radio station for doing a JR impression.
Well,
Because we really accentuated the
palsy.
Bell palsy.
Yeah.
You're
They are. I'm really not.
That's kind of the
really
point that you're
ashamed of
not
that.
good at these.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to fake cerebral palsy. I don't.
Vince Russo, what do you think?
He doesn't have cerebral palsy. He's got Bell's palsy.
Yeah.
Bell's palsy.
Yeah,
She doesn't even know what palsy's got.
With
All
the
right, well,
whole
we're going to
mouth
close the
thing.
segment out.
Times are changing.
What bummer do you have for us this week, Brian?
You know, I almost actually, as that music was going, I almost forgot. However,
what? You're just talking to Stahl?
No, I'm not. On this day in wrestling, Andy Kaufman died, so there's that.
Oh, fuck, Brian. I didn't know you were going to... Jesus Christ.
And also, so that happened, and it was also Das Wunderkind's birthday, Alex Wright.
He's got a puke! Nobody cares about that.
He had a massive stroke that ruined
Who?
Das Wunderkind.
No. Would you say he had a stroke?
Yeah, he had a... The reason why he left WCW for like 5 years, he had a fucking stroke.
It's still real to me, damn it! Well, you fucked up another one, Brian.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to
bring
bring the mood down.
You're out. All right,
kill somebody
Kiara.
again?
Give me a pound. Everybody say goodbye to Kiara.
Bye, Kiara.
Don't worry, I got backup hosts tonight.
You're being
You can go to bed.
responsible.
I'm always responsible.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Chaos.
Brian, was that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Away, fat man.
Let's move on to...
Bye, Kiara.
SmarkDown presents
Good, bad, and glorious.
Go ahead. Make my day.
I think it's pretty hysterical, all the puns with Buff that the board comes up with. It's just, I don't know. It's
Buff
fun.
Lagwell.
Buff Bagwell? Yeah.
AC/DC style. If you want Buff, we got it. That's another good one.
Shut up.
I know. Anyway, kick us off. Bob, what was your good for the night in this dog shit episode that we called SmackDown?
Contract signings. It's a trope that WWE has never thought, maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe they always end the exact same damn way every time. Nope. They still bring out the table and they still act like people are going to sign pieces of paper. And it makes me smile every time I see it about to start.
How is that good?
It's a little bit off. Yeah.
Yeah, how is that?
Because it's one of those things where it's just like, it's like watching a toddler fuck up over and over again
It's like
because they haven't
Schadenfreude.
quite learned. And it just makes me smile. It's like, you know what? Bless their heart. They're trying.
Okay, Bob. Mine is the Fashion Police. I liked what they were doing tonight backstage and stuff like that. They continue to entertain me. Stevie, what's yours?
My good was AJ Styles for helping carry Jinder in that match to help him carry him to the
He
title.
did his best.
Yeah, he did his best.
Yeah.
Jinder was a little stiff, but
Battle of the Contenders.
made it work.
Rob, what about you?
The 1969 moon landing. It was real, Juan. Shut up. Yeah.
And the Earth is flat. Brian, what do you got in the board?
Mine was KO on commentary. Anytime he's on commentary, he's usually my good.
I gave you a coin, but I thought he was pretty fucking lame tonight.
Really?
He was propping Jinder up like somebody told him to go and talk, Jinder up.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
They
I
even
guess,
asked him about the contendership, and he said, "No, I'm comfy with the U.S. title."
I guess it was just more the stuff that it was directed towards AJ Styles.
United States of America
'Cause
Championship.
Right, exactly. Honestly, I just kind of, everything Jinder Mahal just kind of goes in one ear, out the other. I don't hear his name, nothing.
Gotta get used to it, baby.
What's the board say?
On the board, Daniel Price says his good was Styles and his picture-perfect soccer mom hair maintenance.
He's got it going on.
Yeah. Good for Noah, the new Paramore record that came out this weekend. Cool.
Have to check that out.
All right. John Estrada, good. To tag off of Bob, even the announcers laughed after the contract signing was kind of like, seriously, what did we expect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kashmir, good. The Uso promo, it was still a little over the top, but Kashmir liked it.
Kashmir outside.
Perfect 11, good. Fashion Police was so good. Yorkie, AJ Styles was still being alive, still being the best in the world and carrying SmackDown.
So true.
Yeah, and Perfect 11 also liked KO's commentary as well.
All right, next one is going to be bad. I'm going to kick it off. I'm just going to say the amount of worthwhile content we had overall tonight. What do you got, Stevie?
Not having Shinsuke on the show tonight.
Not at all, and he's on the poster.
Wait, why did you?
Oh, sorry, Stevie.
Yeah, there you
go. Home show.
That was a bad by WWE, not a bad by Stevie. Bob, what do you got?
The Naomi's those little high kicks she does, they're almost as bad as the the Shane O'Mac punches.
She's a snatch you bald.
Yeah, not bad. Rob?
My bad is, what's her name? The Heart Girl?
Natalia.
Natalia, thank you.
Two paws?
My bad is Natalia's female hairdo, or the hairdo that looks like the female version of Cousin It. There you go.
Yeah,
Got
I'll
that
agree.
out.
Brian, you and the board.
What was my bad? I just had it. Well, I'll do the board first. Let's do that.
I love Daniel Price's.
Yeah, Daniel Price, bad. Ginger's roid pimple chest making me want to grab a Sharpie and play Connect the Dots. Styles cannot even carry him. He was so bad. Yes, I completely agree. Bad for Brian Yorkie. The buffering and lagging. Never mind. Hopefully we'll work on that.
I don't know what else to fucking do.
And the bad for me was just that whole women's segment. I kind of said it before, but I mean, that whole thing just kind of, I felt like that was the majority of the show.
Hitman gave a real one, too. He said, Naomi being the women's champion, she is trash. Gotta agree.
And Noah says, bad, roided up Abu getting a push. I don't care if he gets real heel heat or whatever excuse people give him for being pushed. He sucks, and he's a little stale.
I'm going to love it.
We agree. We just want the market hold. They're going to do it.
I'm going to love watching everybody lose their fucking minds when he wins the title.
I picked him to win.
Cashmere outside says, Jinder, certain points in the match, he looked like he was looking for lost car keys. And Strata says, bad. Natty, she can't be a heel. She plays too much of a nice person on Total Divas for me to ever believe she's trying to be mean. Get the fuck out of here. What's worse, Estrada, is that you just admitted to watching Total Divas.
I love it.
Wow. I've got to give you this, Estrada. I'm sorry. It's a first for you, but you earned that.
Well deserved.
Yeah. Let's go to Glorious and kick it off with Bob.
Okay. You're probably going to be pissed you went to me on this, but this is my answer.
All right.
A day later, and it's still gold dust for me. Anybody who interrupts that song and beats the piss out of R-Truth,
yeah,
fuck it. That person is glorious for an entire goddamn week.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all. Stevie, Glorious.
My Glorious is a kick-ass video that Brian edited and is ready for our consumption of Adam going through a table.
I got that coming up. We'll talk about that.
It'll be on our YouTube page after the show.
Yeah. Rob.
Early 90s Little Caesars pizza.
Ooh. Pizza. When you got two of them?
Yeah,
early 90s, yeah.
The Noid.
Yeah.
That's Domino's.
That was Domino's.
Fuck. The big-ass square. You had the two squares on each
you
side.
You had to get two?
Yeah.
I used to be a delivery driver. You know how hard that is to put in your back seat?
Fucking,
if you have to hit your brakes, it
I don't
just
care
goes
about
all
you.
Just don't spill my pizza.
Fuck you, Rob. Brian,
Wait,
you and the board.
You were a Little Caesars delivery driver?
Oh, yeah. I've got my shirt and everything.
How did you have your license in
I know that
91?
existed.
Yeah, I thought just walk in and buy it.
Dude, I wasn't. When they opened their doors, I wasn't the driver.
Oh, sorry.
I had my license in
Sorry,
93.
you're right. $5 due and ready.
Yeah, exactly. My mom used to buy them all and freeze them.
Caesar was really
Hot
there.
and Jewy.
What do you got, Brian? You and the board. Glorious.
My Glorious was the Fashion Files fashionable intent. I mean, I know that right now we're saying that we could see kind of getting stale maybe down the line, but no, it's a no style.
No style, yeah.
I thought it said strong style.
No.
Well, fuck it. That's not as funny.
Yeah.
No, it's a no style.
Neither one was.
Yeah.
And then let's see. Glorious for Daniel Price. Styles making it out of that match. Oh, no, I already said that, I think, right?
No, you didn't.
I didn't?
No, you read Estrada's.
Styles making it out of that match in one piece. Jinder is way too stiff with him, with anyone, really. And that is saying a lot since Styles was in Japan with strong style. That's true, yeah.
Glorious for Noah. Becky Lynch. This show sucked, but she brings me happiness. Glorious for Cashmere outside. Jericho having influence on the show, even though he's not there. And Hitman. Glorious for him finally being free from the shackles that was the Baum Squad.
Oh,
long live the Hitman.
Hitman.
No.
Are you going to read Daniel Price?
Daniel Price says, just what a Jew wants to hear in the workplace. Hot and ready from the oven.
So horrible.
No. Back then, I just wanted the free pizza at the end of the night.
I guess we should do some Bell's palsy jokes, too.
Yeah. And Estrada says, suck it, Yorkie. My Glorious, this is episode 150. And I want to say my Glorious is to Steve, Brian, Bob, Medine, Kiara, even Golda, and especially Rody Rob for the time that they have put in toward this show, which I take a lot of pleasure in. SmackDown was dog shit tonight, yet I'm having fun here on the air with you guys. So my Glorious goes to all of you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I still hate you.
Yeah. As soon as I'm done saying that sentence, you can go fuck yourself.
Yep.
Who booked that? I'm just going to kick it off. 6 women contract signing. I don't need to say anything else. Bob, who booked that?
2 segments of a shitty women match.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. Stevie,
we all had that.
Trifecta. Rob?
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. Garbage.
And Brian, we probably went too fucking fast, but
A little bit.
what do you have?
SmackDown Live.
Just in general?
Yeah, the whole thing. Who booked it?
Sure.
Yeah, it's awful.
Tonight.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? Sorry. We're going to go, board will catch up, I guess.
Yeah.
Who got the rub? Who got the rub, because I had to reach for one. I put James Ellsworth stepping up as the mouthpiece for the welcoming committee. Stevie, what do you have? Anything?
Not much to choose from. Maybe Charlotte for letting people know that she's challenging for the title when this is all said and done. So
Yeah, she's still, and that's why I think she joins the welcoming committee.
Yeah.
Rob?
Mr. Marcus.
Who?
Move on.
All right, I'll give you a coin. I don't know what the fuck that means. Bob, did you give Cashmere outside, giving Natty mic time? Never thought I'd say this, but thank God James Ellsworth took over. Who booked that for Estrada? Who was the initial person that said, hey, let's push Jinder? Hitman says, who booked that? The recent Raw and SmackDown, they've all been trash. Can't disagree. Estrada, Noah, Steve Blackman, not as world champion, is who booked that. Who got the rubs? Brian, you want to read those?
Didn't you just do it?
No, I did. Who booked that? I was catching up the old one.
Oh, okay. Who got the rub? Jinder Mahal. He's still stiff as fuck, and he has no business to be in the main event picture, says John Estrada. Noah says, who booked that? Steve Blackman, not as the world champion?
No, we're doing got the rub.
Oh, fuck me.
you get read twice.
Motherfucker.
You are so horrible at paying attention.
God, dude, it's tonight's show. I have the women's show on right now. I have this guy fucking, I don't know what he's doing right now. God knows what.
Consoling Kiara.
I see.
She's worried she bombed.
Oh, it's all good.
You can't all be home runs.
Yeah.
She did fine.
I thought she was funny as fuck tonight.
Yeah. I thought she was fine. Even her Medine impression was that was the best.
Yeah. Daniel Price, who got the rub. Ziggler, even though he's been jobbed out so horribly the last few years, the intensity that he had tonight reminded me of heel Ziggler that got the pop when he cashed in the briefcase.
Yeah, when people gave a shit.
Right. That's true. Noah says, who got the rub? Finn Balor from Kathy Kelly. In parentheses, sorry, Kiara. Yeah. Let's see. Yorkie Estrada. Time for him to step up and what? Step up after the recent backstabbing. What is he talking about?
He's talking
about
Goldust.
That old shit.
Yeah.
Come on, this is SmackDown.
Whatever. Haha, Mr. Marcus, Daniel Price says. And let's just go on to line of the night. I've only got one, and I thought it was funny. KO said it. He says, what do you think, Byron or Tom? I can't tell the difference, so I don't know who I'm asking. I thought that was pretty funny. Made me chuckle. What do you got, Bob? Any?
One day, wait, hold on. Our day one will be H2.
Yeah.
That was Breezango when they were talking about day one-ish.
Is H.
Yeah, is H.
Is H, yes.
Yeah. Stupid but funny. Stevie, your line tonight?
The Fashion Police one, too. It was just when they went, freeze frame.
Yeah, you wanted
right.
that to become a thing.
I do. I want them to keep doing that.
Rob, you?
Yeah, what they just said.
Sure. What do you got over there, Brian, for you?
For me, line of the night was Tom Phillips on commentary during the Neville Aries beatdown. This is what he had to say. He said, there is no guts in this. This is gutless.
This is redundant.
Right.
Hey, welcome, Luke Birch. He said he can't stay long on the board, but welcome. We'll enjoy you while we have you. What do you got over there for line of the night on the board, Brian?
Line of the night for Perfect 11. Then finally, our day will be H.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, that was it.
Line of the night for John Estrada. Someone referred to Ellsworth as a lady. It was funny.
Yeah, it was.
Naomi was going to snatch him bald.
Yeah, I can't remember who it said. Oh, yeah, Naomi. She said, especially her looking straight at James. It was great.
And let's see.
She did that before. She called him somebody's side chick, Carmella's side chick.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Cashmere, same thing. Line of the night. Fandango is H. They're all catching up now. No line of the night. What? The line my art teacher drew in art class in kindergarten.
Shut up.
That's a good one, Noah.
That joke was funny in kindergarten.
Yeah.
It was worth reading.
Yeah, I know. I should have proofread. I'm sorry about it.
Line of the night for Perfect 11. Baron Corbin, 3 shirts, all wolves. Now he's going to be all sullen. Way to go.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm saying I agree. I should have fucking
Who
proofread.
said that? That was a dumbass thing.
Okay. Let's just move on for what I want to say now. So I went through the table, got it out of the way. As soon as we go off air, Brian is going to upload the video. He added his own little touches to it and fun stuff. I kind of just want to say a lot of people have called it out on the board and stuff like that, me no-selling. Number one, I was fairly excited that I didn't hurt myself in any way, so I kind of wanted to sit up that way. Also, I had my pregnant fiancée watching at home while we streamed live, and I didn't want her to think that I might have been actually hurt, paralyzed, or something like that, and try and sell that. I really wanted to break that immediately. So just FYI, in case anyone wonders, those are the two reasons why I no-selled it. Excitement for not being hurt, and to make sure she knew I was okay.
Fair enough.
So,
Well, I mean, did Mick Foley, did he no-sell when The Rock was hitting him over the head with a chair when
Right.
Colette was front row?
Okay, but he was a professional wrestler. He was booked for chair
Adam
shots.
is a professional idiot.
Yes. I have no training to take the fall. We didn't rehearse shit. The only thing we rehearsed was Rob doing the chops to my chest.
Yeah.
We practiced that a little bit that you
Brian
taught us.
taught me.
And tuck your chin.
Yeah, oh,
Tuck
you
your chin. That
said
was
tuck your
key.
chin. We
Yeah.
didn't practice that.
No.
So, I mean, what the fuck?
I don't know.
I mean,
I do practice that, though.
yeah, I was excited.
Well, I think they say that in the old WWE videos. They said, "How do you practice falling off of a 10-foot ladder?"
We're talking about practice?
And
Tuck your chin.
Hitman break kayfabe and tell her in advance. She knew I was taking the table bump. That's why she was tuning in. There was no tell her in advance. My mom was the one who didn't know.
And we were in a
Yeah, that
public
was funny.
establishment, with
Yeah.
the owner like, please don't kill yourself.
Right. He made me sign a hold harmless thing just in case.
Did he?
No, I made that up.
Right.
He suggested it, and I told him, really?
Did they clean up
I'm
the
not
table?
saying-
By the way, we want to say thank you to Hells and Dunkel in
Yes.
Charlotte, North Carolina for
Give
allowing
them a
us.
go.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And
You're right.
they supplied us with some good food and stuff like that, too. And a special thank you. He wasn't here last night for me to thank him in person. Rob thanked him on the show, but I want to say thank you to Golda for buying the table. Thank you, sir.
All right, what was $5 of party food, by the way?
Right?
It was all the appetizers and stuff they brought out.
So we
whatnot.
paid for it.
Yeah, wings, sliders, pizza,
There was pizza?
pretzel bites. sorry.
I didn't know. I wouldn't have came if I'd known I was going to pay part of it.
Yeah.
Well, Cookie Jewed out and only paid half of the tab. Quite honestly.
That was one less shot I could buy.
I wish I knew that. I had my own tab.
Oh,
I had my own tab too. I still got charged with it.
Have any traction?
Pay special attention. Stevie goes down. It's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
All
At least
right.
you didn't break your hip.
No, I didn't even go all the way down.
I'm 50.
All right, let's go to last call. Board, you can catch up and go to
Go to sleep.
Well, that was probably the closest thing I've taken to any kind of bump.
You still on this?
I'm trying to fuck it. Last call.
Defending something. You feel guilt? Yeah.
Last call. Rob, you get us started.
Me? No, come back to me.
Oh, Medine's in the house once again. Stevie, last call. The bar never closes.
Well, if you want
for
to see somebody sell
Oh, fuck.
after
Wait,
a
wait,
table
wait,
shot,
wait,
put me
wait.
through a table. Coming up soon. 200
Okay.
subscribers.
All right.
Talk
How
about pulling
that?
Medine right there.
Yeah. Sorry. I forgot Noah's email.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
You've got mail. Did you proofread this?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to go through it
I
real
just wanna make
quickly.
sure.
So this is Noah's fantasy booking for WrestleMania 34, and he's got a few good matches that are interesting, and then he's got a bunch of recycled shit. I'm going to just fly through the recycled shit. Rollins and Ambrose again, Charlotte and Becky again, Sasha and Bayley again, Angle out of retirement to fight Triple H, KO and Sammy again, and he's got 6 cruiserweights in a ladder match. He added Jeff Hardy. So good, great.
Yay.
His one match never gonna fucking happen in hell. Undertaker versus Kane.
No.
One last time, he says the winner. Kane finally gets over. Not gonna happen. Now here's the good ones that he suggests.
Well, it could happen if Kane takes out an insurance policy at his company for Undertaker and then kills him in the ring. That could happen.
Yeah, to benefit from it. Some like fucking, I don't know, plot for a bad book.
Okay.
Now here's he says a special segment with Broken Matt and Bray. No, that should be a match, not just a segment. I think that would be a good angle to play up. Miz versus Daniel Bryan finally paying off. He says Revival and DIY. That's another repeat. Here's where some good ones happen. Reigns versus The Rock. That's not terrible.
I'd be down with that.
Joe versus Cena.
Yeah, sure.
Styles and Nakamura, which I think actually is going to happen.
Yeah.
On this list.
That'd be great.
Please.
And Lesnar and Balor.
That's probably going to happen too.
I'm so torn on that one.
So, Noah, I like half this list I thought was fucking gold. The other half I thought was hot garbage.
I want to know, Bob,
because of the repeats.
Bob, what do you think about Brock Lesnar and Balor?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Why?
out of the small pool of people. There's like maybe 5 people who I'd like to see him go up against. That one is one of the 5, so yeah, that's fine.
Is it a difference in styles that attracts you? Is that what it is, or just the size disadvantage?
It's the difference in styles.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the size thing, because Finn Balor is one of those guys that this isn't going to be fun, but kind of like Benoit, he takes the height thing and the size thing off the board.
I wish you could have seen what Brian just
such
did.
a strong physical wrestler with a dynamic style and a dynamic presence that's not an issue anymore.
Okay.
Wow, Brian, you may please comment on that because your facial reaction and your head nod.
I was actually looking at the board.
Oh, well, never mind. Fuck you.
You suck at body
Oh
language.
yeah, we're gonna go through last calls, but I want to read Hitman's real quick because that little pussy that said after I went through a table Anwood called and I did not call in, so good job by you. I'm not gonna name him.
Oh, my master?
Yeah. You're a masturbator.
He didn't call in.
No, he didn't. Rob, are you ready for last call or should I go to someone else again?
Go to someone else again.
All right, Bob, last call.
I want to go after Rob.
Oh, fuck
It's
you people.
a SmarkDown thing.
I'm going to come back and then...
Rossum doesn't get final word on our show. Sorry.
There you go. I support that. Brian, don't do the board yet. Or start doing the board and do yours.
Yes, master.
I'll come back.
I'll do mine.
All right.
Oh, Rob's ready.
Yeah. I just want to go to you because
Brody
Raw's going to get Aleister Black.
Dude, Raw gets everything.
Yep.
I mean, even Revival.
Sure Raw's getting Aleister Black?
I'm fairly positive, yeah.
I mean, he's been working with Kurt Hawkins, who's on their roster, so it probably makes sense.
Face to
Yeah,
face.
but everybody gets to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, but
that's nothing special.
He's been doing dark shows for Raw
Exactly. And traveling.
with Raw,
Exactly.
Oh, that was on the overseas tour.
but it was Raw.
Yeah.
But it was. Come on.
Would you like...
Only the Raw group that went to Amsterdam, which is where he's from.
Ooh, baby, I like it Raw.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Hey.
Would you like to read the board's last calls, please?
Sure.
And tell me yours as well.
Sure.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Daniel Price, last call. I am so tired of WWE pissing on go-home shows. Backlash will have a few good matches, but if they care about the build so little, can the pay-per-view be that great? He's not being cynical, just realistic.
Well, I mean, and somebody said it earlier when you were talking about Shinsuke and Dolph. Never have we been so excited for a match with such shitty build-up.
Never have I ever.
And there's some fighting going on between Estrada and the whole Baum squad. And do you want me to get to that one?
At it.
Yeah,
sure, go for it.
Rob's
last call. Fuck you, Yorkie. Baum squad will reign supreme without you. You were the weakest link anyway. Weaker than Noah. Have fun with Brian. Rob party. Baum squad for life. Also, where's Zim?
And
That is the saddest thing to be proud of.
And Hitman says, fuck you, Estrada. You are always the Marty. I don't need you or Adam. I made you guys what you are currently. I will take my next squad and smash the Bomb Squad.
Estrada, just throw it in their face and create the Bob Squad.
Estrada's still with me.
That's not happening.
Hitman may be crazy and leaving the Bomb Squad and all that. There's no way he would want
The Bob squad.
Bob Squad.
God.
So
Boob squad.
here's a good one. And Rob, actually, this one actually goes to you.
Yeah.
Last call. Hey, Rob. When can we expect the next roadie rant?
Oh.
Sounds awesome.
As soon as I hear something that pisses me off.
Yeah, dude, those just come on him. He just, in the middle, he's like, I've got to let this out.
Yeah, I did the last one.
What hurt and the world has to know.
That's right. It's exactly right, Bob. I have a platform to do it on. But the last one was at 2 p.m., I think, Steve. And the first one I did was at like noon when I just like read something. It was like, fuck that, I'm talking. Yeah.
Yeah. Noah is going to create the Bob Squad, is what Estrada says. That's hilarious.
Noah create? Oh, wow.
Brian, did you ever give your last call?
As long as it's taken way too seriously, like the Bomb Squad nonsense, I don't give a fuck which one of those.
You guys are just hating that people like to get, on the coattails of the champ.
Yeah.
My last call, no, I'm excited for Backlash. I want to see Nakamura against Ziggler, and go to our YouTube page after the show to see Adam getting put through a fucking table.
My last call is going to be a quick plug. Tune in for Takedown on Thursday. Come back to the flagship show on Monday, Rawsome. We have just reached 150, and we're going to just keep on chugging. And I can't wait to see what we've got going on because off air, Rob has been coming up with a ton of different idea segments and stuff. You did your pile driver playlist, and we got some other things coming forth. This one of the segments that Rob suggested was shit that I come up with that is just terrible, terrible ideas. And so one of the ones that we shot down yesterday and did no planning beyond this was. We were discussing the karaoke segment, and I go, "Yeah, why don't we?"
What are we doing? Like a 200 episode 200 like big show or something? We may do something, but it won't be one of our regular shows. It would be like an additional show, so we don't piss all you. Oh, well, they're drunk and dumb. You people off. So.
Yeah, everybody who got drunk with us enjoyed it. Everybody who was sober hated it.
Yeah.
And Hitman. So. We just admitted that Zim didn't make good on his promise. You said you're going to come to the studio and get some nitty-gritty on Bob, so you now are the next person with a challenge out there that you have to answer the call of.
He would have to come on Monday now, I guess, right?
I don't know. Come whenever. He probably just wants to get in on
fucking
Takedown.
Inviting people to my house. What the fuck's wrong?
You invited him.
Wait, you forgot. Give him the address.
Yeah, you did, Rob. You told him to come on
I
and do that.
know.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
I rescind my invitation. No.
Yeah, you even invited Bob.
Hitman joined the Roadies Rob's Roadies.
Yeah.
I'm curious if you and Bob meet before my wedding, which I don't even have a date for. If that actually will happen, because I don't think I'm going to get married before Mania.
I don't know. Bob was talking about he might. His company's opening up a division down here in Charlotte, so he might actually come to live.
Ooh,
that could happen.
Ooh, that'd be scary.
Hey. There are things being looked at in the Charlotte area, yes.
What's even better is that he would get his wife and his family the fuck out of Memphis because I can't say enough bad things about there.
Yeah. Hey, let me just be very frank here, and I don't mean to be mean at all, but Hitman, you're more than welcome.
You will be.
I will be, but I don't give a fuck. It comes from the heart. Hitman, you can come down here and do a show with us if you want to. But don't fucking ask me if you can be part of the show, because goddamn, I've already got enough of these motherfuckers. No. So
guest Mike.
I love you. You can come down and do a guest spot if you want.
Yeah, and not sad that he's out of the Bomb Squad since he couldn't come and watch the table bump. No support. He's been absent. But thanks for playing tonight.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah. Tune in next time. Same smart time, same smart channel.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
SmarkDown Podcast is recorded, edited at U-Record Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information on optimizing your podcast for increased listenership, check out U-Record on Facebook, Twitter, and email sales@urecordstudios.com or visit the website www.urecordstudios.com.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.
What? Go away, fat man.